Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to show you guys some replays of me using this deck that got me a top 250 finish in the global tournament. And as you can see, I got 28 wins, definitely not bad. Okay, so this is the deck that I used in the global tournament to get my first top 1000 global tournament finish badge. So this deck was originally on CWA with Flowgen playing it, like last month, but he had Dark Prince in for the archers. So what happened was, I was in a scrim, and then my teammate, Synergy Link, suggested for me to use this deck, but put in archers for the Dark Prince, because archers are a really good counter to Graveyard, and many people try to use Graveyard to snipe Golem, and I pretty much only play Golem, so I thought it was a good idea, and I ended up winning that battle, so I decided to try out this deck more. And I realized it was actually really good, because all you have to do is just defend in single elixir, and then in double you can just go in with Golem Healer, E-Drag pushes, Tornado everything together, and then you take their tower quite easily. But one important thing that you must remember is against Graveyard, you cannot cycle your archers. You need to keep your archers in hand at all times, like save it for their Graveyard. This is like the same as saving your Barb Barrel, for example, for their Goblin Barrel and bait matchups. Okay, so I'm going to go over some replays of battles I had in a global tournament. So this first replay was on my mini account, which I got 20 wins on. And this battle against John Wick, he's obviously a really good player, 20 wins, several top ladder finishes. And he was playing this Goblin Giant Sparky deck. Alright. So going into the battle here, I'm in single elixir. You just want to react to what your opponent is doing. So right here, since I have Golem and Cycle, I'm fine just waiting until double elixir to see what he does. Alright, so he plays a Musketeer, and I play Healer in the back. I probably should have waited like 1 or 2 seconds more so the Musketeer would cross the bridge, but it didn't really matter because he played a Mini P.E.K.K.A. And since I see Musketeer and Mini P.E.K.K.A, I'm not afraid to use my archers because there's no Graveyard deck that uses Mini P.E.K.K.A in this meta. So I just cycle Baby Dragon in the back. He goes with minions, and then Dark Prince. I can just use Barbell to counter the minions there. And then I just mini P.E.K.K.A the Dark Prince. And you can see here, he has to use his Sparky to defend the mini P.E.K.K.A. And I can just E-Drag on top of it for easy defense. And then he plays a Musketeer to try to kill my E-Drag and get his Sparky hit, but the E-Drag still finishes off the Sparky, and he plays the mini P.E.K.K.A to counter my healer, and my archers get zapped, so I have to Barb Barrel his Musketeer. Okay, so now we reset. As you can see, I'm down by about 1.5 elixir, and yeah, he just minions, so I answer with Baby Dragon and win. So right here, I just E-Drag the back to defend his Dark Prince, and then I just Golem, so it doesn't get any damage on that tower. So right here, he plays Goblin Giant, Mini P.E.K.K.A, and Musketeer opposite lane, so I know there's no way I'm going to be able to defend the tower. So I just Mini P.E.K.K.A on top of the Musketeer, and then commit to my push on the right side. A Tornado in the Sparky so the E-Drag can reset it, and I take this tower quite easily. And now I already have a healer down, so I'm just going to be spamming Mini P.E.K.K.A and then another healer, and then trying to 3-kill him here, since he went all in on the left side and wasn't really able to get much damage on my King Tower. Alright, so now I just keep spamming. I know he's really low on elixir, and the healer gets on the tower. I just keep shooting it, and that's good game. Alright, so the second game against Splashyard, and for some reason this guy has Musketeer instead of Barbell on his deck. But nonetheless, this is still a really difficult matchup for normal Golem deck to beat, but I was able to defeat him quite easily. Alright, so going into the match, you see my starting hand. I do not have Golem, so I don't really want to wait until double elixir. But fortunately, he plays a knight in the back, so when you see knight, you pretty much already know that it's going to be graveyard. So I answer with a baby dragon in the back, and then he baby dragon as well. And since I know it's graveyard, I do not play archers, and instead go with healers that'll kill the knight and tank for the baby dragon. But alright, so right here, archers probably would have been okay, but I don't play them, so I have them now for the graveyard. I cycled the mini P.E.K.K.A in the back, and he plays a really aggressive graveyard, and he gets like 800 damage or so, but yeah, it was really aggressive. Okay, he actually takes off my tower, so yeah, it wasn't that bad of a graveyard. But now I know graveyard's out of cycle, so he can't punish me, and I just golem in the back. Alright, so my golem, then I healer. We're pretty much even on elixir right now, but I know I can probably do like a good amount of damage on this push. Alright, so he knights, and then he baby dragon and musketeer. So the knight was actually really good for me, because it was hitting the golem, and my healer could just heal up everything while hitting the knight. And you can see here, he plays a pretty bad poison, because that's not going to save his tower. And healer and the baby dragon just end up taking his tower down. And right here, I know I'm up elixir too, because he just wasted that poison, and I just go right in with another golem. He played musketeer at the bridge for some reason, and so I just mini P.E.K.K.A, and then archers on the graveyard for easy cleanup. And at this point, I know I already won, because yeah, he still has to defend this push, and he has not taken my other tower yet. I just go with baby dragon, then the tornado so the healer can heal up, and now I can just start spamming and try to overwhelm him. You can see the mini P.E.K.K.A gets on tower for 2 hits, and takes it down to 800. Healer in the pocket, just spamming barbell. I'm just gonna keep on spamming so he cannot have enough elixir to go in for another graveyard push. And now he does, so yeah, just really no time left. And even if he did take my tower, I probably would have just 3-crowned him in overtime. Alright, so as you can see, that is usually a pretty hard matchup for classic Golem. But since you have the archers in this deck, graveyard is not that hard. Okay, so next game is against Razor. At first I thought it was CRL Pro, Razor's second account, but it turned out it was someone else's account, but nonetheless, still obviously a very good player. You see 2 top 100 global tournament finishes, and another top 1000. Alright, so the deck he played was Mega Knight Bait. And yeah, let's hop in. So what happened was we actually played the previous game and he beat me, so that's why I'm spamming the angry emotes right now. And so the first game, what I did was I tried playing passive and defending until double elixir, and so I didn't play a single golem in single elixir. But and this is our second game now, so I know I have to change some way so that I can win this time. So right now, just cycling cards, playing passive, but yeah, yeah, I just go with Golem here, I think. Yeah, Golem, since I have Mini P.E.K.K.A. for Iffy Mega Knights, but I hold off on the Mini P.E.K.K.A. because if he basts, then Mini P.E.K.K.A. would just been wrecked. So I just sack the tower, and then I'll just E-drag to clean up. So to make sure he doesn't get too much damage on my team tower. And now I try to take his tower. So he plays Hunter, Miner, and then my Golem is able to get on tower for several shots. And then I spam a Mini P.E.K.K.A. too. And Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a hit. It was a really nice snowball that time. And the Mini P.E.K.K.A. does not get another hit on the tower. So right here, he defends the E-drag quite well. And then we're just resetting. Unfortunately, I did not take his tower and he took mine, but I did do a lot of damage to it, and I am up by, I was up by like 5 elixir when I cycled the baby dragon. So he doesn't have any air counters in hand, and he just plays he has to play a defensive miner, and I just go in for Golem again. And I cycled the archers so that he can't really play any spam when I Golem. So yeah, I heal her, and he plays Goblin Barrel. It's an easy bad barrel right there. And then the E-drag. And then he miners, trying to tank for the bats, but I just tornado and kill everything. And then yeah, now I stack healers, and the Golem wants to take out his tower. And now I'm just gonna spam a bit since I have a lot on the field. Maybe try to big cannon, but he defends it quite easily. So well played to him for that. And now I'm just gonna cycle archers in the back again, and then try to set up another Golem push. But he keeps the pressure on here, and I have to tornado that skeleton barrel to kill the one HP hunter as well. And now I E-drag in the back because I'm afraid he'll punish me really hard if I play a Golem. So I cycle E-drag, and then a baby dragon, and now Mini P.E.K.K.A. catches mine. It's pretty obvious he's going in the back. Bar barrel on the skeleton barrel, and now you can see I have a lot on the field right now. So I just set up with a healer behind the king tower, and then I think I just archers, and then I will Golem in the pocket since I know he doesn't have tornado or a building to drag my Golem to the king tower. And yeah, so now I can just Golem in the pocket. Alright, so this first alright, so sorry I sort of cut off there. Alright, so I'm just spamming stuff in the pocket. He does defend the push. So he goes in with minus skeleton barrel, tornado cleans up everything nicely. But he still does have a slight damage advantage. So I know I have to definitely go in for another push before the end of sudden death. He plays a hunter there, trying to predict my pocket Golem, but he misses it. And so now I can just go in for Golem in the pocket. And then, yeah, tornado his hunter away, and Golem gets one hit plus death damage, and that is enough damage for me to take the damage lead, and baby dragon gets on his tower, and let's get going. Alright, so the last battle is against Navius from Wham Esports. You can see 7K player, 3 global tournament finishes, 20 wins, 10 GCs, a really good player. Alright, so let's go into the match. Alright, so starting off here, I'm pretty nervous because I know I need like maybe one more win to guarantee that I get the badge. So yeah, right here he starts off with Spear Goblins and kind of with the healer, and then archers onto the bats. He plays wall breakers here, and I just tornado. So at this point I know he's just playing a spam deck, and he probably does not have Mega Knight either, which he ended up not having. I missed the mini P.E.K.K.A there. And a baby dragon on top of the spear goblins instead of playing barbarian barrel, because I want to save it for his other spam, like the wall breakers. Yeah, so I think he plays the wall breaker, and I can just barbell to clean up. So he let my baby dragon on the right lock for 500 damage, so that was pretty good. I'm up damage now. And I just catch his miner with the healer. I think I ignored the spear goblins on the other side, since I didn't want to overcommit with like archers. And now we're even on elixir. He kites with the ice golem. I just split archers to defend any spam that he's about to play. Now he goes in aggressive with the miner as well, so I E-drag, and since he played it there, I can just tornado it to king, and barbell cleans up the wall breakers as well. Alright, so now we're nearing double elixir time. He messes up the king card activation here, and I get easy. I just baby dragon on top. I sort of mess up here too, so I didn't want the baby dragon to cross the bridge, so I did, and got targeted, but he played bats anyway, so it didn't really matter. And I just let the wall breakers there connect because I wanted to get enough elixir for me to build up this push. That'll probably take his tower, and I didn't think he would be able to take mine. Alright, so he bomb towers, and then I just E-drag, and then he miners in the back. He poisons, and then I baby dragon, and then I tornado. Wait, no, I don't tornado. But you can see the healer is just healing up the E-drag and the baby dragon on the miner and the ice, while hitting the miner and the ice golem, and it like out heals the poison. So it basically, the dragons like stay alive for like forever. And as you can see, he's unable to keep up with my second healer, and yeah, I just end up taking his tower here. And yeah, pretty easy win against a really good player too. Alright. Alright, so thank you guys for watching to the end of my video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the commentary over the replays. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in the future. Bye.